We got a brand new video for you. Today we are going to be Q&As. We're going to talk about spiritual growth, mindset, and your inner world. So she's going to be asking me questions and I'm going to be answering in my perspective in my own way.
Because not only that, like this is going to impact both of us and you. Because if you're in this journey too as well, or you're just learning or you want to learn, you're going to like this, okay? So first question for my baby girl is, what was the lowest point in your life that forced you to look within instead of blaming everything around you?
Ooh, okay. It was the time that I was working and being in school. Looking back at it, I was looking at photos of my old self and seeing how I was before and how I tolerated that, how I thinking that was that was supposed to be my life, how I just managed everything and thinking that that was it for me. And looking back at that, having a job and going to school, surrounding myself with the wrong crowd, it made me reflect and obviously change my ways because I literally couldn't stand it. I was depressed, I was anxious, I was sad, I was everything you can possibly imagine when it comes to working a 9 to 5 and going to school at the same time. So that really was my wake-up call. It literally brought me to my lowest, my absolute lowest, and that made me awaken to the point that I cannot live this life anymore.
And not only about the you awoken to that, but
yeah,
you did get to a point that you stopped blaming
everything else. Yes,
that's
exactly.
all you did was blame and this is why this is the way I feel. This is why I'm going through this, and it wasn't. That was you.
I know.
And
yeah.
Awesome. So, all right. So number 2, when did you realize that everything in your life was a reflection of your inner world?
That's a great question. This goes back to the work environment again. I literally was tolerating toxicity. I was tolerating the wrong crowd. I was going with the flow, going with everybody, make sure everybody, their needs were met before me. I just I made sure that everyone was okay but myself. And going back to that, that's the reason that inner was reflecting my outer. I was fat. I was, like I said, going back to being depressed, and everything was toxic. My life was toxic. And yes, I still blame the people for my outcomes. But in reality, I was in charge of those decisions. That's what made my inner world collapse, because you can tell if you met me before that I was not in a good place, because your environment, the work, especially who you're around with, it was very toxic. So that inner world of mine, it was complete chaos.
And this is a great question to ask yourself too.
Yes.
So that'll help you with a lot of things right now that you can improve. So number 3, what belief did you have to break to become the person you are now?
Ooh. Okay, this might spark a little controversy for people.
But this is her.
Yes, this is my
answer.
Not belief, I would say
her
certainty.
Reality.
Yeah, certainty, and what I go for. So, what me and her, or mostly me, that I changed is what people say about God and Jesus. All the Christianity telling you how God is and how Jesus is, how this and that. Exactly, they force your religion on you and all that stuff. And before you start attacking us, we actually found, let me put it this way, we're more at peace. We are relaxed. We are not anxious anymore. We used to be Christian, and it was the absolute worst moment in my life. It was, the more that I think about it now, it's like I feel free. I don't feel judged all the time. Like, why do we have to wait to die in order to be judged? That's another thing too. And we're gonna do another video like this as well, so you can get a better understanding. But getting out of that, we actually know what God really is, what source really is. That's how we say creator, we say source, because what God are you referring to? There are many gods, right? So knowing that I got out of that, my mind started to expand 1,000%, because you know what Christianity does? You can't question, you can't question God, you can't question him, because that's disrespectful, that's blasphemy, all that stuff. But what is the purpose of life? Not questioning anything. And even the school system, the work system, you can't question anything outside what your own belief is when you grow up with. That's the reason why when I left that, I feel so much freer. My mind is clear, and I love asking. I was like, what's this? What's that? What's that? Because you can't grow if you're still stuck in your same old beliefs.
Awesome. So what number are we on?
I think that's 3, right?
So 4.
Okay.
Can you describe the moment you stopped being a victim of your circumstances?
Oh, this is another thing. Work environment as well, and school. It's another thing as well. Like I said, I blame everything but myself. We are in control of our own life. We are in control of our own thoughts. The world is not at fault for your own behavior. It's not at fault that you gained weight. It's not its fault because you have no money. It's not the government, this and that. It's all you. You are in control of you. The world is yours. You have to understand that. Not everybody else, no one's in charge of you. The minute you start thinking like that and you start realizing that, that's when opportunities and endless abundance starts opening up for you.
Yes. Okay, last one. What did you have to let go of spiritually to elevate mentally and emotionally?
Okay, I have two. It was my victim mentality and my past. My past had a lot to do with how my outcome was. And yes, and I'm very grateful for the outcomes that did happen because it did shape me to be the woman that I became. We both obviously went through a lot, but going back to it, it was a thing that I had to let go because I was so attached to. I was so attached on why did it happen? Why me? Why me? That's what we do. We blame it. With where the victim mindset comes in. We blame it. We blame the world for what, like, why did I go through this? Right. Be glad that you went through it because it shaped us. It literally, it made me think more that how beautiful this life is, that no matter the setbacks, no matter the storm, it all goes away. It's life. Yeah.
And how Jim Rohn said, when he said, why me? Why me?
Yeah.
They go, why not you? What, you want the neighbor to go through it? You know, just exactly. Like to have a thought like that, to have that mindset, it changes your world.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like everything negative, we don't see the positive beside it. And they have to coexist with each other. Positive, negative, they have to be balanced. That's just how this life is. But you have to learn how to reframe and reprogram your mind and to know that there's always light at the end of where the darkness that you're in, the struggles that you're going through. Be grateful you are going through it because that's all signs of elevation. That's all signs of it's testing your spirit.
Your true power.
It's poking at you, saying like you can do it, you can do it. And no matter what happens, it all goes away. There was a saying that she said, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right. It's good that things are temporary, but so are bad things.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
There's good news and bad news. The good news is everything is temporary.
Yep.
The bad news, did I say bad news or good news?
You said good news.
The bad news, everything is temporary.
Yes. And at the end of your life, when you have all the things that you want, when you die, it's not going to go with you. That's how it is. But when you cherish and have gratitude towards the life that you are living now, watch everything become so, you'll feel amazing, you'll feel powerful. And that's how this life is supposed to be. We're grateful for everything, no matter what.
Yeah. And it's hard.
It is.
It's hard, especially when you're going through the moment, you're going through a situation. It's hard to see that, to even at that precise moment or in the future, because you think you're stuck there and your emotions are not going to get better. And that's, it's hard. We're human. But once you have that shift in not only your mindset, but spiritually, it's going to help you. And when you know, you're going to know it. You're going to have a switch. You're going to have a mind shift, and it's going to be crazy of how amazing your life can turn out if you really truly look within.
Exactly. And these were all very beautiful questions. Now the next video I'm going to ask her. Then another video we're going to talk more about Christianity in depth, how to go within yourself.
Yes.
So really, what are these questions to you? Like, do you feel the same way? Does it make you reflect? Does it make you be like, damn, I didn't think of life that way, or I didn't know the past was supposed to be a beneficial thing for you to grow?
Rewatch the video and you answer your own questions.
Or write it in the comments. Let us know what you think about it. What can we do to help you grow? Because we're all in this together. We're supposed to be in unity, not separation and division, all this stuff. This is the reason why the world is the way it is. Comment down below. We will answer everybody's questions, and we'll have more videos for you just like this.